Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I'm going to be going through and taking a look at the latest batch of news for STO on both PC and console as of April 20th, 2023. As always, chapters are listed down below for those of you that want to skip ahead to any specific topic. The first bit of news is for those of you over on PlayStation. You guys have a 35% sale off all bundles in your C-Store, and a 50% discount on all of the bundles in the MUD store, along with a return of all the prior MUDs bundles. This sale started today on the 20th and will be running through the 24th. If you're on Xbox, I imagine you'll probably get a similar sale within the next week or two. I don't know why this one is explicitly going to PlayStation first. And heading over to the PC side of things, we have a bonus dilithium weekend running from the 20th up through the 24th. This is your standard dilithium event, so you get double the amount of dilithium from the dilithium asteroid mining missions there. You get 100% bonus at the Fleet Dil mine, and for almost all other content in the game, you get that standard 50% bonus. There is, of course, an exclusion on the dilithium earned from the reputation system, and they do also have it noted now that the dilithium event does not affect rewards from the Endeavor system. I don't think that's something they've had noted in the prior Dil blogs, but I think that's just always how the Endeavor rewards have worked, so nothing really new there. And on the topic of dilithium, if we look at the dilithium exchange on the PC side of the game, the backlog has once again basically disappeared. There's been quite a few instances over the past couple of days where there has been actively listings on the Buy Zen tab. And even right now, as of me recording this at 5:30 on the 20th here, the DilEx backlog is only $2.27 worth of Zen. So if you go in and try to sell your dilithium, it will be a very short wait time, if not an instant transaction. So really good improvement there. Again, we were almost at 1 million in the backlog just a week or two back, and that was because of the demand from the bundle sales they had going on, and then the Zen demand for the new bundle that they released last week. So now that that demand has dropped off, the DilEx backlog has also started to drop back down to reasonable levels. And let's take a look now at the PC patch notes for this week. The first thing here is that they resolved an issue in the Federation 2409 tutorial where your progression could apparently be blocked after equipping the tutorial rifle. I'm curious to know how that bug exactly happened, but if you were running into that issue, then hopefully after this patch went live on Tuesday, you should be able to go in and progress past that point in the tutorial. If you're still encountering that bug, then I would recommend you delete the character and recreate it, especially given you're still in the tutorial. You know, that there's not really any investment in the character outside of the time you had initially spent there. So again, if you're running into the issue, still after this patch, just recreate the character and hopefully you won't run into it again. If you own the Elitist Strikewing Escort or the Legendary Akira, you now have access to the Type 7A Starfleet material on the Akira line of ships. And the last fix here is that they resolved an issue in the Birdcage TFO where the Inquisitor would sometimes fail to spawn. So hopefully, if you were encountering any of those issues there, this patch resolved them. If you're still encountering the issues that are supposedly fixed in this patch, then leave a comment down below and make sure to let them know through the official channels. And next up, I want to follow up on my video going over the First Strike bundle and the meta impact it had, specifically regarding the Maelstrom Quantum Torpedo. The Maelstrom was intended to not be impacted by any cooldown reduction methods, but as I noted on the PowerPoint slide in that video, the torpedo was currently being affected by some sources of cooldown reduction, like overpowered and overgunned, the 2-piece list set, the ultimate 3-piece, and a couple other things. And it was found that you could massively reduce its cooldown for a very short duration if you stack these things together. Now, again, that goes against the initial design intention that this weapon had. When they talked about it on stream, Jonathan was explicitly clear that it was not meant to be affected by items that reduce its cooldown. So they are aware that there are items currently impacting it in that way, and they are going to fix it. Now, some of you are probably going to think that lowers the value of this torpedo, but to me, it doesn't really change anything. When I used this torpedo, I was seeing massive performance out of it without using those items. Even with it just recharging, for 30 seconds per charge, it was still having a massive impact on the runs and the situations that I was using it in. So to me, this doesn't really change anything. They're not going after the performance as far as I know so far. They're just going in and fixing this interaction, which shouldn't have been happening. So my recommendation of the Maelstrom is the same as before. I think it's insanely good, and if you have the ability to get the bundle, it is definitely a fun weapon to use, especially with torpedo spread. And next up, over on the PC side, we have some community giveaways going on for some T6 coupons. The first is over on my Discord, the Casual Sab one, and it's under the info/news category. Go to the giveaways channel there and hit this blue button at the bottom left, and you'll be entered. There are just over 2 days left on this giveaway as of me recording, so make sure to go in and enter that if you're interested. If you hit this blue button and you encounter an error, what I would recommend you do is refresh Discord, and to do that, just hold down left control on your keyboard and hit R, and that should refresh your Discord and hopefully resolve that issue for you. Otherwise, just wait a few minutes and that issue will usually work itself out. Now, as soon as this T6 coupon giveaway ends, there will be another one starting up right away. I had 2 T6 coupons very generously donated to me the other day by Frank or at Biogenes in game, and I will be chaining them back to back over the next couple of months. So if you miss out on the coupon giveaway that will be ending this weekend, then stay tuned because there is going to be more throughout the rest of the year. And over on the Builds Discord, we also have another T6 coupon being given away in the giveaways channel over there. Builds Discord is linked in the description if you're not already in it. And the only difference is the Builds Discord does have one requirement for you to qualify to win a prize, and that is you have to say something in any chat channel that you can type in by the end of the giveaway in order to qualify to win the prize. So what that means is that if you wanted to win this T6 coupon, or at least, qualified to win it, you would have to say something in any of the chat channels, like even just saying hello in the general chat would be enough to qualify you for that T6 coupon giveaway. So make sure to say something so that if you are drawn, we don't have to redraw. And the last thing I want to mention is related to the Builds Discord. We are right at the border of not having enough boosts there. And I did go in the other day and pick up 5 boosts, but if anyone can throw a boost or 2 at the Builds Discord and keep it on there, that would be very much appreciated. I would very much prefer to not be giving Discord like $30 a month to boost the server. So if anyone could chip in and throw a boost there, would very much be appreciated. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for tuning in, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.